Hello and welcome to the Science Fiction Rating System, the podcast that aims to rank every science fiction film from 1 to infinity. My name is Sam Draper and I'm joined by a lovely cold beer and a bit of cheese and Chris Redding.
Hello.
And Alex Humphrey.
Hey there.
Chris is still in LA. How's it looking over there now?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
It's light now.
Mm-hmm. Any celeb spotting going on? Have you seen anyone?
I haven't seen. Have I seen anyone? I've only been here a day, so no.
Right, plenty of time. Get.
I will though. I'm sure.
Get hanging out those SFRS business cards and things.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure you've got.
I've bought one of them billboards.
We need to buy it in Oscar season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why they're so cheap now, because they're ripping down all the Oscar posters.
Yeah. Yeah, anyone you meet, just ask them for their top 3 science fiction films and hope they're not on our list.
And get them to rate and review us on iTunes.
Yeah.
More importantly. Doesn't matter if they haven't heard us, just
do a little,
give us 5 stars.
I could do a little recording with one, couldn't I?
Yeah,
you should. You do it.
Here.
Sounds brilliant.
I'm doing that. I'm going to a quiz tonight. I'll see whether I could do it but there'll be film people there.
Good. Get them to give you 3 films, yeah. So, if you're just joining us, go back and listen to some earlier episodes. But if you're not willing to do that, we put 3 films into a list every week. This week, it's Easter. Happy Easter, guys.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
It's actually the 13th of March. But, you know, that's the magic of... I'm going to cut that bit out, actually. I don't want to ruin it for people. So, yeah, Easter Sunday. And celebrate Easter, what better way than to talk about rabbits?
Yeah. It's the beginning of our creature feature season.
Rawr. Sound effect goes in again. Yeah, so creature feature season. We're doing lots of creature feature films with 3 rabbit films this week. But first of all, we've got some correspondence from long-time listener to the show, Colin. He's got to say for himself, Alex, you did a great job of hosting.
Oh, thank you. Thanks,
again,
Colin.
There's such a time lapse between us recording. We recorded that about 3 months ago. But yeah, it's just come out, and there's some good debate, he says. However, Wrath of Khan is way too campy to be better than The Thing. And our love of Star Trek has blinded us to what is right.
Well, don't bother writing in again, Colin.
Yeah, Colin, I'm talking to you directly here. That I have had trouble with The Thing on this list, and we did remember that people, you know, I was the one championing it, and it went lower than I'd have liked. But anyway, Wrath of Khan was still good. I don't know, yeah, maybe we were Star Trek crazy, I don't know.
Wrath of Khan's at the top for me, I told you. So.
Yeah, it is, yeah. It's too low for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm afraid, Colin, you've got to put up with it. You're not involved.
Please keep listening, though.
You're a passenger, not a driver. That's what we should start to say to people.
Maybe you do your little podcast, Colin, and we'll write to you.
Yeah, Colin rating system. Love to see it. Get on with it. Right, with that bombshell, let's move on to our first of these 3 rabbit films. And that is Who Framed Roger Rabbit from 1988. Is it science fiction? It is, isn't it? For our loose... Yeah. If War Games is, this is, I suppose.
It's an alternate reality.
Yeah.
So, I don't understand why this is science fiction.
Because it's an alternate reality. It's an alternate reality where cartoons and, you know, where cartoons and humans exist.
So... Harry Potter is science fiction?
No, that's magic.
An
this isn't
reality
magic.
Where wizards exist?
No, this isn't magic though. There's no magic to this. It's just saying in this world there are cartoons and there are humans and they exist together.
Right.
I think what's really happened here...
I'm in the world of this now.
Okay, well, Chris, if you want to come up with a third science fiction rabbit film, then you please do it now.
Okay.
That's the problem.
Right.
It's hard to find rabbit science fiction.
I was going to say The Matrix, because there is like a line in there about a rabbit, isn't there?
Oh, that doesn't count.
What about Watership Down?
No. They don't count either.
Okay, Chris, you've got to give a synopsis of this.
Oh yeah, so Roger Rabbit, he's like a detective.
Who?
The guy who used to do the BT advert.
There's prepared as ever.
It's good to talk.
Bob Hoskins.
Yeah.
He's dead now, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah. Little diversion there. So he's a private investigator, but there's like, it's Los Angeles, but you can get to like a toy town. It's like a strange reality where toys are real. And then there's a bad guy played by Christopher. Oh, so what did I say?
Toys.
Tunes.
Toys.
Yes, to forget. No, I meant tunes.
Right,
tunes.
okay.
Yeah. And the bad guy who's played by Christopher Lloyd he's like a bit of a Nazi, isn't he? He's in a black coat, if I remember rightly.
Yeah.
And
it's terrifying.
Yeah. But he's got like some fluid, I think. I'm doing this off the top of my head.
Really?
Like makes the tunes into real things, right? Is that right? And it makes them like mortal. Have I made that up?
I think it just kills them because they can't normally be killed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's trying to take over Toontown, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we see tunes from all different sorts of IPs, don't we?
A bit like Ready Player One, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 So, and I think it was groundbreaking in the sense it had like a lot of live action with tunes. I mean, I think it happened in
Gremlins 2.
Mary Poppins before, another science fiction of Sam's, and yeah. Go on.
Wow, Gremlins 2 isn't it? Bit in Gremlins 2?
Is there?
Yeah,
I don't know.
There's an animated bit in that, isn't there? It's the same director, isn't it? No, it's not. It's Joe Dante, didn't it? Did Gremlins 2. Anyway, let's watch the trailer.
Most of the time, Bob Hoskins is looking in the wrong place, and
they keep pulling his tie, don't they? That's what I remember.
Yeah.
Tie pull.
they're really like it's very slapstick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also weirdly terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember being really scared with that, like the goo.
When he goes like mad, they're laughing at the end.
Yeah,
Gets steamrolled. Spoilers.
Yeah.
Let's watch the trailer for this one.
Mommy's go.
What the hell was wrong with that take? Nothing with you, baby Herman. You were great. You were perfect. You were better than perfect. Just Roger. He keeps blowing his lines. Roger, what's this? A tweeting bird? Tweeting bird? Roger, read the script. Look what it says. It says rabbit gets clunked. Rabbit sees stars. Not birds. Stars! Can we lose the playback, please? You're killing me. For crying out loud, Roger. How many times do we have to do this damn scene? Raoul, I'll be in my trailer. Taking a nap. Excuse me, Toots.
There you go.
It's a really weird trailer. Did anybody else have the voiceover just in the one ear?
Yeah. Yeah, what was that about?
I don't know. That trailer's terrible.
Yeah. It made it look a lot more adult than I remember it being.
You know that opening scene? Is that the scene from the film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I quite like this film as a child. I've not seen it for a long time, but
Yeah.
There was lots to see, I remember. Lots going on, lots to see.
yeah, I remember the bit when they break through
Stimulating.
the wall into Toy Town and they're all like doing a parade or something, being good. Yeah,
Didn't you drive through a tunnel to get to Toy Town?
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, as tenuous it is, it will still be fun.
It means I'll have to watch Cool World now. Do you remember that with Brad Pitt?
Oh,
that is a bad film.
Yeah, that is a bad film.
I'll
Yeah.
have to watch that now, though. Oh, well. Right, so, tuck into your next Easter egg and join us for the next trailer, which is Night of the Lepus. Lupus?
I don't know.
Lepus. Alex, take us through this one.
Well, also known by the more obvious title Rabbits, Night of the Lepus is a 1972 sci-fi horror based on the 1964 novel The Year of the Angry Rabbit by Russell Braddon. Janet Leigh stars as a research assistant asked by a professor played by Star Trek's DeForest Kelley to help a rancher rid his land of thousands of rabbits who've invaded the area after the coyotes which kept them in check had been killed off. Wanting to seek a more humane answer to the problem than simply poisoning them, Lee and her colleague begin to experiment using hormones to disrupt the bunny's breeding cycle. But whilst playing God, they unleash hell on Earth when the long-eared furballs mutate, grow, and start to crave human flesh. So there you go.
Wow.
Yeah, I think they call it Night of the Lepus because they wanted to kind of hide what the baddie was in the film.
Right.
Yeah, because they called it rabbits, people just be like, oh, that's silly. But calling it that weird word.
Also, were they like piggybacking on the success of Night of the Living Dead?
Maybe.
I suspect.
Yeah.
I'm guessing no one's seen this. Well, Alex, have you seen it?
No, I haven't. I've always wanted to see it though. I've heard a lot about it.
All right, so let's watch the trailer for this one.
What happened that night science made its greatest mistake? What unknown terror was born that night? What is the terrifying mutant that strikes from behind the shroud of night?
I feel like they've really set themselves up to fail, though, by making not telling on what the danger is, and it turns out it's some rabbits.
Yeah, like that is a very good bit of marketing, I guess, in that just keep people guessing. I mean, I wonder how far in the film it is before you know.
Before you see a rabbit.
It's rabbits. I mean, quite early on, surely. I mean, that's the plot synopsis. If there's a problem with some rabbits, you think, well, it's going to be rabbits that are killing people then. Like, I don't know. We'll find out.
I don't know. I mean, it was really tough to get through rabbit films in our defence, wasn't it? It was a real It was a real stretch.
Yes, it was. But we did it.
We did it.
This is what this is all about.
Yeah.
Well, our last film is probably the one that everyone else probably thought of when we said science fiction with rabbits.
So our last film is Donnie Darko. Which you've probably heard of, unlike Night of the Lepers. So, I'm guessing we've all seen Donnie Darko.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of the coolest things I ever did, right, in my opinion anyway, is I saw Donnie Darko at the cinema. It was on one showing at the UCI cinema in Tamworth on a Tuesday night, and I saw it on its first release before it came back again. And I often think that's probably the peak of my coolness in life. Like, it was downhill from there.
Wow.
If you live in the Midlands, it probably is.
Yeah. Well, I don't anymore. No, I do. Yeah. Anyway, but anyway, yeah, Donnie Darko.
Are there many people there?
No, it was like really, really empty. They used to they had a thing at UCI Tuesday nights. They'd show like an indie film, whatever, every Tuesday.
They don't do that anymore.
Well, I don't think it's not even there, is it anymore? Is
The
it?
cinema's still there.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's not a UCI, is it though? UCI's gone.
No, it's an Odeon.
Anyway, right, moving on.
Good banter.
Good bants. Top bants. Top local bants. If you're from Tamworth or Atherstone, that was really up your street. Otherwise, never
Please
mind.
tell us what happened to the cinema. And if you were in that screening with Sam.
Yeah, if you were there with me.
Bet you were a really smug looking face when you came.
I was, yeah. I still remember it now. Imagine how smug I was at the time. Yeah. Anyway, so Donnie Darko is a film about a boy called Donnie Darko. In fact, Jake Gyllenhaal in his first big role, who is beckoned to go outside down to a golf course by a giant rabbit who tells him the world is going to end in 28 days or so. And it turns out this rabbit saves his life because a plane has crashed into his bedroom and he would have been splattered. And then some weird stuff goes on. Some really good music gets played. And it was the sort of film that as a teenager I was like, yes. I'm not sure I'm going to be like that now.
Yeah.
And also it's responsible for one of the worst things of all time. This is, of course, the introduction of the sad cover song. Gary Jules' cover of Mad World, which now every song in the world has been sadly covered, and every advert has got some crap cover of someone,
John Lewis.
Everything. It's just...
Yeah, you're right. It is just all this, isn't it? This is what did it.
This is what... And
It's
I
like
think...
the teenage Dawson's Creek versions of things.
Yeah. And the snake has ate itself because there is now, I heard, there's a cover of Mad World, isn't there? Have you heard that? It was on...
No.
There was a trailer for some film last year, and it was another, like a mopey voiced woman doing Gary Jules' Mad World again.
Oh. I thought it would be like it'd go all the way around and it would be a really happy, upbeat version of Mad World. Like, like Pharrell Williams Happy, but done as Mad World. That would be better. That'd be better.
Man, anyway, let's watch
Number one for 3 weeks.
Mad World was. Yeah. remember quite liking that version when it came out, but you never listen to it now because you just think of all the shit that's come since.
But it didn't get to. It only got to number 30 in America.
Do you remember the other use of that that song?
No.
It was on the first trailer for Gears of War. Do you remember that? It was like that was an iconic trailer, because it was like a really gruff dude with a gun shooting things in slow motion. That song was playing.
Yeah.
In fact, that's probably more responsible for this because that was the first example of something being played against type, isn't it? So it's probably Gears of War's fault, not Donnie Darko's fault. Take it back. Anyway, let's watch the trailer for Donnie Darko.
Through the seasons, now in his 15th year, crystallized with the pain of puberty.
So, why'd you move here?
My mom had to get a restraining order against my stepdad. He has emotional problems.
Oh, I have those too. What kind of emotional problems does your dad have? I met a new friend.
Real or imaginary?
Wake up, Donnie.
It's another really awful trailer, isn't it?
I was going to say it looks more dated than I remember.
Yeah.
Also, the tagline "Dark, darkest, dark" isn't really. It doesn't really work, does it?
Yeah. Wow. We should all watch the director's cut of this.
Oh, okay. Are we agreeing?
Yeah, because it's a better film, in my opinion.
Okay. Well, look, as long as we've agreed that now, that's good.
Yeah.
Is that what you saw at the UCI?
No. No, I was far too ahead of the time there, wasn't I? With no director's cut. It was original release. So Donnie Darko, I'm really looking forward to it. I've not seen it in a while. I've got the 4K one coming because I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's just been the anniversary, hasn't it?
I think last year it was. It was out in the cinemas, wasn't it? But obviously now I can't get to see it because I'm in the sticks. Like the chances of me getting to watch Donnie Darko at the cinema are fucking zero. But it came and went. That did last year. Looking forward to it, definitely.
Yeah.
So there's three, probably one of the most diverse three films we've got so far. We've got 80s slapstick comedy, 70s weirdo horror, and 2000s emo indie.
Yeah. Thanks, rabbits.
Yeah, good work, rabbits. Or good work scraping the bottom of the barrel to find the theme.
Desperation leads to innovation.
Yeah, definitely. So go away and watch those films and join us next week where we'll be ranking those three. Sorry there's no quiz this week. You know.
Thought we weren't going to mention it.
Well, you're making up for it by you're going to go on a get us some lists, aren't you? So
yeah.
On location.
I'm just going to be me doing some American accents.
We'll take that. At this point,
Brilliant.
that's enough.
That'll do.
Hey.
All right. Well,
I'm down here by the Hollywood sign.
You're giving it away now, though. You won't believe it now. Well, enjoy the rest of your holiday, Chris, and we'll reconvene in a week. Sorry, not a fortnight. And watch the films. We'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
That's probably the most phoned-in episode we've ever done. But never mind.
Literally.
Yeah, literally.